Hi, I'm the bartender again, bringing you another review for a Neo Geo related item. Now, if you look at my little list over here, we already have a video of the 101 multi-cart game. It's just a video showcasing 3 games on the cart itself. And the reason I posted that was because a lot of people were making references that the cart itself doesn't play the game spot on. There's some graphical errors, some sound glitches, color switches in the palettes and everything, but truth be told, it plays the games just like you'd play them on the arcade system, just like you'd play them on the home system. Pretty much on a one-to-one basis, plays them perfectly. There is no issues with the audio, no issues with video. It plays the games. This is the cart. It's yellow. I'm not a fan of yellow, but what the hell. And what you have on here is 100 games. For the most part, most of them are original copies of the games. There are some bootlegs, which I will get into later. But just for reference sakes, I'll throw a couple titles at you that are on here. We have SNK versus Capcom. That's a good fighter if you played it on the system, the home systems. You have most of the Metal Slugs. It doesn't have Metal Slug 5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 6, which is a hack, which, like I said, I'll mention later on. You have Street Hoops. That's a NBA Jam ripoff. A lot of the King of Fighters, like 2002, 2001, 98, 99, 97. Most of the King of Fighters are on here. Mark of the Wolves, which is supposed to be one of the best SNK fighters, is on here. No hacks or anything of it. It's straight up the original game on here. Samurai Showdown 4, Samurai Showdown 2, 3, they're on here also. Along with some shooters. Trying to think which comes to mind. Blazing Star, an amazing Neo Geo shooter on the cart. Double Dragon, which is a fighter, on the cart. Just a lot of good games. Polestar, Magical Drop 2, Ninja Commando, Aero Fighter 3, Art of Fighting 2. Bottom line, there are a lot of games on here. I would say roughly 70 games out of the 100 are spot on the original games. The rest of them are either hacks or bootlegs of the games. Just for reference points, the bootlegs are part of the original game was modified. So Metal Slug 6 never came out for the Neo Geo. That's what I believe. But it's on here. So when I looked into it, I found out that it's actually Metal Slug 3. And it's a hack. And it's not a bad thing that it's a hack, because Metal Slug 3 is also on here, but you'll have a different variation on the game. Someone's went in and changed the levels, changed the music, so you have a whole completely different gameplay perspective of the title itself on here, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but being a gamer, being able to experience just different forms of even a great game such as Metal Slug it's worthwhile. I think honestly that this is an amazing purchase. As far as the hardcore collectors out there, a lot of them frown on this, mainly because they're all about having the game with the case, with the pamphlet that came with it, and I have nothing against that. I myself I would say I'm a hardcore collector myself. I have a lot of video games, and I can become very specific when it comes to certain games. It's just, that's how our thought philosophy is. But for the Neo Geo, being that I've spent quite a lot just to get the system, I also got a modified system. If you could see in the other videos that's what I have. I have a lot of money into the system to begin with. To be buying the home carts for the system was, my intent was to slowly build that up. But realistically, when I started, I jumped into this experience, the Neo Geo experience, because this is one of those systems that's not really sought after by just regular Joes playing games. This is a hardcore system for hardcore collectors, gamers, and stuff. But as soon as I jumped into it, realization that most of these home carts are very expensive. It's just ridiculous how some of these carts can just skyrocket. The original Metal Slug, way up there. The arcade cart, very much cheaper, but it's on here, along with Metal Slug 2, and 3, and X, and 4. So, to make a long story short, if you're just a regular gamer and you want to experience Neo Geo and most of the games, they're on here. I suggest purchasing this WeLink.cc. That's where I bought it. It was, I believe, $70. Definitely a worthwhile purchase, just to experience all the games on one cart. Obviously, there's compilations out there that you could experience the same Neo Geo games, but this is one-on-one with the hardware. You're not running on an emulator like the PlayStation 2. You're using the actual hardware to play the actual game. So, for the casual gamer, pick it up. For just for interest, just out of curiosity, pick it up. I mean, it's so cheap. Get this. This will work on your arcade system. Of course, if you have the home system, you're going to need the super converter. I already have about $300 right here. 300 and change. And just to be able to sit back and play these games on my TV at home, it's an amazing experience. You're playing the arcade experience at home, which is what the Neo Geo was running on when it came out with the system. Play arcade at home. And this is definitely worth the purchase. For the home collector, for the arcade collector, grab it. For the hardcore, collector that needs to have everything, obviously you already shunned this. You think this is garbage. I understand that, but personally, being that I'm a gamer at heart, these games on this cart take care of everything that I could possibly want with the Neo Geo. Does that mean I'm going to stop collecting Neo Geo games? No. When I have them come by and I have the opportunity to purchase them, I'm definitely going to jump on it, but you get a lot of games for your buck here. This is a worthwhile purchase, so if you get a chance, pick it up. WeLink.cc, tell them that, tell them that you want it. I'm the bartender. You have yourself a good night.